Hello everybody, it's Dr. Steve back with another episode of Core Wellness TV, and today I want to show you a really sneaky, reflexive way to turn on your core. We're going to go under the radar here. We're not going to try and activate anything. We're just going to try and do a simple task, and a good strong core should help you do this more effectively. And by the way, we happen to be here at the Lewis and Clark Bicentennial Park here in Clarksville, Indiana, which is real close to where I live in Jeffersonville, just across the highway. But anyway, this is where Lewis and Clark put in and started their expedition with the Corps of Discovery, the 9 young men from around Kentucky that they took with them. And so, Corps Discovery, Corps training, so it's a stretch, but you know, we'll take it. Anyway, it's a really cool place. Actually, there's a little cabin up here where Meriwether Lewis and William Clark shook hands for the first time, so it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll show you that a little bit later. Anyway, the way to wake up your core without trying to wake up your core is we're going to do what's called a falling lunge. And all you're going to do is you're going to get both feet together. You're simply going to lean, 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 lean till you can't lean anymore. Boom! And then you're going to stick your foot out and catch yourself. Now, here comes the trick. If you have a nice, strong, solid core, or it takes a nice, strong, solid, and awake core to be able to stick the landing and stick it without any movement. For instance, here is like incorrect. Lean, 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 and boom. For your body, I'll do that again, a little more real. You see how I kind of I faded and I overshot there? What you want to do is you want to be able to lean, lean, and boom! Stick the landing and freeze it. You got to be able to stop on a dime and be able to freeze your whole body. Now the other thing, besides the freezing and not lunging and not overshooting, is that you don't want to make a sound. That's the other thing. And we often say that to our kids, you know, when they jump or when they run, we say don't make a sound. Land soft. Jump high, land soft. For instance, if you make a big clunking sound, that means you're not distributing weight efficiently throughout your body. So the other thing is, besides avoiding the overshoot, is the virtually silent landing. So a silent landing and a very still landing, and you'll notice that it's going to take a more centered awareness through here to be able to do that. So try that one out. Leave your comments down below. Tell me how you did, and do some research on Lewis and Clark. It's an amazing journey. Maybe I'll give you a snapshot of the cabin before we leave. This is where the cabin overlooks the falls of the Ohio, right where they put in to start the journey to discover and adventure into the Louisiana Purchase. Thomas Jefferson hung out here. This is the porch where Meriwether Lewis and William Clark shook hands for the first time to start their journey. This is actually George Rogers Clark's homestead, which is William Clark's brother. And actually George Rogers Clark turned down the invitation from Thomas Jefferson to do the voyage a good 5 or 6 years earlier, before Meriwether Lewis accepted the challenge. Anyway, there you go, a little history lesson for today. Okay, there's the last one, I promise. This is at the Falls of the Ohio Interpretive Center.